Emmerson Resources ERM on the Australian Stock Exchange is an emerging gold producer with multiple assets in multiple states, and joining me right now on the line is Rob Bills, who's not only the Managing Director but the Chief Exploration Guy at Emmerson. Hello, Rob.
Hello, Tim. Good morning to everyone.
Congratulations. The first gold pour, cash in the bank.
Yes, thanks, Tim. Look, it is a bit unusual, isn't it? A junior exploration company actually returning $1 to the shareholders.
No, it's terrific. Now, that gold's come from a very high-grade gold mine that you've got in the Northern Territory called Edna Beryl. And tell us about that. It's a tribute agreement, but that's not the only one you've got.
No, correct, Tim. Look, Etna Beryl is one of many small high-grade resources we've got. Look, they're not all JORC compliant resources, but very high grade. So the idea is we'll monetize them over time. But this Edna Beryl project is the very first of the tribute agreements. So we've got a small tribute area within the mine area. So it's certainly not the entire mine, it's just a small part of the Edna Beryl mine.
Now, if I recall, going back a few months, you came across this deposit using new science, it's a hematite chlorite deposit, which wasn't available to the magnetic signatures from previous explorers. So you've got a methodology and a science that's been deployed, and you're producing gold now.
Correct, Tim. Look, to give credit to the early explorers and explorationists, Etna Beryl was actually a small prospect. And what happened there was they mined down to the water table and got beaten by the water, the inflow of water. So like you say, we've gone back, we've applied some new science. It has got a different signature to the other deposits in Tennant Creek in that it's non-magnetic and it's hematite chlorite associated. So so there is some different science there in finding more of these deposits.
So you're building upon a great story with Emmerson, Rob, because last week we had Kadungle and you're in the Macquarie Arc, which is elephant country. Now you're doing, and we thought that you wouldn't do the pour in time for Christmas, but you made it a week early with the pour. The POUR. Fantastic news. And what's next? This is getting exciting.
Yeah, so look, Tim, continuation of this, I think this is a really good template in that, we've got a tribute agreement with a third party, Edna Beryl Mining Company, that does the mining. So that sort of de-risks the project. So it allows us to, get underground and understand the geometry, understand the metallurgy. They take the risk in terms of the capital expenditure and developing and processing the ores. So I think it's a really terrific template. Also, obviously drives more exploration, more drilling around the immediate, small mine, which hopefully will enlarge it. So there's more of those to come, Tim. And, early next year we'll have the results from our drilling in Tennant Creek, which is the joint venture with Evolution Mining. We've been drilling there on the Goanna Gecko copper gold deposit. And also, as you say, up in Kadungle in New South Wales. So that drilling actually is ongoing as we speak. So that's going to continue through into next year.
You mentioned you might be on the drill rig over Christmas. So I hope you're going to take a couple of days off.
I'd like to take a couple of days off, Tim. In fact, we'll probably, the drillers will shut down the rig for a few days over Christmas. So, yep, I'll have a few days. That's
great. So more news coming probably before the end of the year and a lot in January.
Correct, January, February, and look all the way through, we think, Tim. It's the great thing about having New South Wales and the Northern Territory, it's kind of the wet season now in the Northern Territory, so, you can't really do a lot of exploration. You can certainly continue with the small mines, but then in New South Wales, it's all guns blazing, so we're full steam ahead over there.
For investors watching, Emmerson Resources Ltd on the ASX under the ticker code ERM. Look forward to catching up very soon, Rob. Thank you very much.
Thanks very much, Tim. Cheers.